This game is brought to you in part by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Munkin Toyota, Tony Wilt State Farm, the Land of Lincoln Credit Union, Whisper Internet, Bean Insurance, Master Construction, Cornerstone Family Counseling, Budget Building Supplies, Landers Towing and Collision Center of Mount Vernon, Luke Rowley Concrete, Rend Lake Sporting Goods, Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center, Biltmore Buildings, Fowler Heating and Cooling, FAS and Service, Liberty Village of Centralia, and Coach House Garages. Now let's head to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Nutrien Ag Solutions pregame show. The high school basketball showcase on WMIX starts now.
And surprise, we're a little early tonight here at Sides Gym in Woodlawn. R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson, Caleb Lewis, our cameraman tonight, Andrew Hayes, and Cam Meyer, our producers, back at the studio and just down the road from us in Mount Vernon. As tonight we have the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals taking on the Wayne City Cisne Lady Indians in a showcase matchup between two Midland Trail Conference teams. And we're in our pregame show brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. They carry products to help improve production by restoring nutrients to soil. Call them at 618-835-2221. We'll get going here in just a moment. We're going to get you our keys to the game and preview this one coming up tonight. You can watch it on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, or you're listening to it right here on WMIX. The High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Building dreams takes the right materials. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn has your back. From DIY projects to contractor jobs, they've got you covered with all-American steel made in the USA. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, their metal roofing, siding, and trims are reliable and sustainable. Quick deliveries to the job site, warranty-backed quality, and a commitment to your success. 618-242-1123. Budget Building Supplies, where your vision meets lasting strength.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Crestliner and Phoenix Boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. And Rend Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Rend Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Rend Lake Sporting Goods has all four seasons covered: hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Rend Lake Sporting Goods today. 618-242-2191.
At Coach House Garages, they're not just builders, they're masters of manufacturing. Coach House Garages and their buildings stand tall against the harshest of elements, thanks to Amish craftsmanship woven into every board. The Coach House difference is generations of experience, backed by a 5-year warranty that speaks volumes you can trust for durability and design. Coach House unites to forge more than a shelter for your possessions. They create a Coach House legacy. Reasonable, dependable, professional. Experience the Coach House difference. Visit CoachHouseGarages.com today.
It's Truck Attack at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Hi, this is Tony Reeves. We've got 6 brand new 2025 Toyota Tacomas with 3.99% financing for 60 months. And the power just keeps on coming with 3 2025 Toyota Tundras. Your choice of $3,000 cash back or 0.99% financing for 60 months. These trucks are built to move. Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
This is the Nutrient Ag Solutions pregame show. The high school basketball showcase on WMIX.
RJ Price and Mike Richardson back here at Sides Gym. Woodlawn Lady Cardinals taking on Wayne City Cisne Lady Indians tonight. And we're in the pregame show brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Our presenting sponsor is Paul Shields Allstate Insurance. For a no-obligation insurance quote, text Good Hands to 618-242-0094. Want to welcome in Mike Richardson here tonight. Mike, we spent the weekend together, and now we're back at it here tonight for basketball. That should be a fun one featuring two of our showcase teams.
Absolutely, you kind of got the experienced team, even though the Lady Cardinals do not have any seniors on the squad. They've got a lot of varsity experience against a very young and upcoming Wayne City Cisne team. They've got a couple of ladies that have some varsity experience, but some new faces and kind of a youth movement going on there. They have a senior in the starting lineup, but they also have a couple of freshmen. So it'll be the interesting contrast in styles here early in the game.
Yeah, both of these teams coming in here, of course, they're conference foes, but kind of opposite ends of the way their season has started. Wayne City Cisne coming in here, they are looking for their first win of the year. They've been struggling out of the gate. Scoring points have been difficult for them. And on the other side of things, we got Woodlawn coming in at 5-2, and Coach Matt Patterson tonight, if he can win, it's win number 200.
Yeah,
but don't tell him that.
Quite an achievement. That's the farthest thing from his mind, obviously. Everybody knows it, but that's just how he is. And he knows that if he gets it, that means the girls did something special here tonight, with another win in the column. And still within the conference, this is a big deal. Not as many teams in the girls' division as there is on the boys in the Midland Trail. So every game is real precious. And you get this one at home, that adds to it a little bit if number 200 does happen.
Yeah, I asked him earlier today, I said, hey, if you win tonight, isn't that number 200? And he goes, well, I think it is. He said, you're right, I think it is. He had no idea. So he had to do the math, and he was like, okay, yeah, I guess I was 6 shy coming in. This would be number 6. So we hope and we wish for the best for Coach Patterson and throughout this season as well. As Woodlawn looks like, even with their injury to one of their starters, that Sophia Skinner, who's out for the year, Mike, that they're going to find some combination there that somebody who can step up and will take on that role. It probably won't be in the same position as that post player that she is, but there's going to be somebody up there who will pick up those points.
Yeah, and just watching their first game after the injury we saw at Oakville, you saw like Lamaki get the start, a good outside shooter, plays good defense, handles the ball well. But, you don't have to count on her for a lot of offense when you've got Kibler and Owens and Hockett, the 2 out and the 1 in. But this could be a game here tonight as young as the Lady Indians are. You could see Wangler make a statement tonight. She's the freshman for Woodlawn, got a lot of ability. Saw her in some good varsity minutes at Oakville the other night. She's not afraid of the moment. So we might see a combination of like her and Lamakia, teaming back and forth. But, yeah, you just can't replace Skinner with one person. It's just a total team effort.
What are our Munkin Toyota keys to the game here tonight for both teams to get a victory here tonight?
Well, we'll start with Wayne City Cisne, talking about how young they are. They just try to find some cohesiveness on offense. You've got to find the shooter. You've got to find a scorer. And to do that, you're going to have to get shot attempts. And I wonder about how quick the pressure from the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals will be on them, to cause a lot of disruption. So they've got to find that identity on the offensive end first and take care of the basketball. I think for the Lady Cardinals here at home, you want to come out, make a statement on defense, and they want to run. I want to think they want to dominate the glass, get it up and down, let Kibler and Hockett just run crazy tonight. I think that'll be a big goal for the Lady Cardinals.
That's your Munkin Toyota keys to the game. Munkin Toyota, they buy used cars even if you don't buy theirs. Any make, any model, Munkin pays top dollar. Find out more, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. When we come back here on our Nutrien Ag Solutions pregame show, we'll get our starting lineups for you in just a moment as we're just minutes away from the start. Wayne City against Woodlawn girls basketball coming your way. A high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
With the increasing intelligent technology applied in today's vehicles, make sure you're using a certified collision repair facility to diagnose, repair, calibrate, and complete the safety system checks required. Hi, this is Chase Landers at Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Let our iCar certified ADAS technicians get you back on the road faster. We are a direct repair facility for most insurance carriers and an industry leader in consumer satisfaction ratings from all major insurance companies. Landers Towing and Collision is family owned and operated since 1988. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated of Woodlawn is one of those true family-owned businesses you don't hear a lot about anymore. Call today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. Whether it's a new driveway for your business or a project at the home you're raising a family, they haul topsoil, fill dirt, and specialize in professional concrete finishing. Stop at their shop on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or call 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. Their family gets dirty, so yours doesn't have to.
When describing traditional products like checking or savings accounts, many banks use the words personal banking. At F&B, we like to focus on the personal side of that term. How? By always applying personal attention, by always delivering with personal care, and by treating you like a person, not an account. F&B, banking, business, life. Member FDIC.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Spartan mowers. Built tough and made to last, Spartan mowers are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with the service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Spartan mowers and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world. They provide full acre solutions through a network of trusted crop consultants right here in your backyard. They help growers achieve the highest yields with the most sustainable solutions possible. Online at nutrienagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221. Decade after decade, providing the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best, grow.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, powered by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. Now back to the court.
Wayne City and Woodlawn girls coming your way here tonight from Woodlawn, and Mike has our Bean Insurance starting lineups for this evening. Mike, who we got?
We will start with the Lady Indians, Co-op, Wayne City, and Cisne. They're going to start a senior, number 10, Kinsey Seidel. A sophomore, number 11, Aniston White. A junior, number 1, Addison Caldwell. A freshman, 0, Lily Smith. And a freshman, number 2, Lydia Griswold. The head coach, Justin Hodges, and he's assisted by Jesse Greenwald. And for the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, they're going to start a guard, a 5'7", junior, number 10, Andrea Kibler. At guard, a 5'7", junior, number 13, Ashton Griffin. At forward, a 5'9", junior, number 20, Michaela Owens. At guard, a 5'8", sophomore, number 30, Kylie Hawkins. And at And at guard, a 5-foot sophomore, number 5, Hanley Lamacchia. Matt Patterson, the head coach, he's assisted by John and Jace Burkett. And those are your starting lineups.
Thank you very much, Mike. Our starting lineup is brought to you by Chris Bean at Bean Insurance. Let him do the shopping for you with access to numerous carriers. He can get you the best deals. Stop by and see him in downtown in the Green Bean Building at 1310 Broadway and Mount Vernon. Officials of the game brought to you by Whisper Internet. Who are those refs tonight?
My man Steve Fouch's crew, and that'll be him with Carl Craig and Mike Kern.
All right. Good crew here tonight for this game between Wayne City, Cisne, and Woodlawn. I'm anticipating us having an anthem. Are we having an anthem tonight?
I'm assuming we will.
And so as the clock is winding down here in our pregame.
Had a little net repair going on the one end, and
ready to
so
go.
we will be going here shortly.
Well, we'll come back with our opening tip after this. It's the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a torrential downpour. You can't see out of your windshield. And if you have the wrong car insurance, you might have to make it rain to fix your bumper. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Based on coverage limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Your home's HVAC system is one of your biggest investments, but paying for it doesn't have to be stressful. With Fowler Heating and Cooling's flexible financing options, you can replace or upgrade your system today and pay over time. Enjoy energy savings, peace of mind, and a comfortable home all within your budget. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com. We make comfort affordable.
Terms and conditions apply.
Last New Year's, many of us watched the ball drop alone. But at Liberty Village in Centralia, the celebration is different. The halls are decked, the tree is glowing, and laughter fills the air. Residents celebrate together. No worries about shoveling snow, shopping, or cooking. Just good friends, great food, and fun. Start your New Year surrounded by people who care. Visit Liberty Village of Centralia and discover a lifestyle filled with connection, safety, and joy.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree. Simply the finest.
This is the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance.
And tonight's game brought to you in part by Whisper Internet. Experience the wireless internet advantage with Whisper Internet. Local, reliable, professional, and hassle-free Whisper Internet. Simple plans to fit your lifestyle. Micah, tomorrow we're going to be back with boys basketball at Weber, and a special presentation tomorrow night. It features one of our showcase teams, Weber Township and Nathaniel Marlowe, and they are taking on El Dorado tomorrow night. Oh, and there go the lights. They like to turn those off on us, don't they?
I'd still like to have a glow-in-the-dark ball game one of these times as a fundraiser. That'd be awesome. Just like right now. Keep the perimeter lights on.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
We wouldn't be able to video stream it.
Yeah, we'll be at a. I don't know. We might be able to pick up something. Tomorrow night at Weber.
Yeah.
El Dorado. That's a good pickup for the Trojans right there. Before you get really heavy into conference play, you just finished off a tournament down at Christopher, so play somebody out of the ordinary. El Dorado, the opponent. Be a good matchup.
Yeah, I did the El Dorado Weber game a few years back at Weber, and so I was like, who is this Marlowe kid? He just went off on the Eagles that night, scored something like 34 points, and I'm like, this guy's going to be good. And sure enough, what did we say? He was at 2,359, something like that?
That's a lot.
So getting there.
A lot of points, and just loves playing the game.
He could very well get to 2,400 tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's just.
If he scores 41, which he's very capable of doing.
Right. We had joked a few games, I think, at the end of last year that he was reaching some number, and one of the keys of the game was, I don't know if they were playing Waltonville in the conference tournament, somebody, but we had like an astronomical number involved that he would have to do, and it's like, Well, why was I make a silly comment that he couldn't score 45 or 46
And
in
he
a
does.
game? And I think he ended up doing it. So
absolutely. It's going to be fun to watch tomorrow night. We hope you can watch it here on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel and hear it on 94.1 WMIX. He'll be on both for you, just like it is tonight. And it's time for our opening tip-off presented by Master Construction, MTV.com. Not a very high tip-off. It just barely went over the heads of the players, and Wayne City ends up winning it, and they bring it into the front court to right to left as we view it. Shot put up no good. Caldwell gets it, throws it back out to White for three, and it's no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Woodlawn ball. As we start things off here, 17 seconds in at Sides Gym. Not a very big crowd here tonight. Maybe that means they're all watching at home. With it out on top is Riley Hockett. Goes cross court down in the corner to Kibler. She'll take baseline and throws up a little short rebound. She comes away with her rebound and just knocked it right out of the hands of one of the Lady Indians. Just took it away from her. Hands it off to Lamakia. Left side to Griffin. She goes down into the corner. Hockett, she'll pull back for three, and it's too strong. Out of bounds off of the Lady Indians. Couldn't control the rebound there underneath was Smith. They have two freshmen in the starting lineup for the Lady Indians.
yeah, basically you've got White and Seidel with varsity experience from last year's team.
With out on top is Kibler. Down in the corner, Hockett. Near corner, bounces it down low, had it knocked away, picked up, thrown back out to Hockett for three, and there you go. There's a Cornerstone Family Counseling three-pointer to get the teams on the board. 3-0 the score. First score of the game brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. And now a steal by Hockett. She brings it all the way up the floor for an easy layup, and it's 5-0 just like that. Lady Cardinals on top.
Well, there's where the turnovers are going to come in and have a big impact on shots for the Lady Indians.
With it is Caldwell. Drives and now gives it off to Griswold. She'll drive in and drew the foul, and they're going to give her two shots on this. I didn't think she was shooting, but they held up two fingers and going to give her an opportunity to shoot here, and that's Addison Caldwell. She's a junior. She's probably the tallest one out there on the floor, you'd think. Her and between.
I believe so, yeah.
They don't have heights listed on their roster. Free throw is up, and it's no good.
Yeah, we weren't provided with that info.
Oh, this is Griswold shooting. And she's just a freshman. And missed the first. Second Nutrien Ag Solution free throw is no good. And the rebound pulled away by Owens. So the freshman, tallest player out there on the court for Wayne City. Three ball in the corner by Kibler is no good. Rebound pulled away by the Lady Indians. They come streaking out. Seidel with it. Down low. Lost it on the baseline. Jump ball. And on the Biltmore Buildings possession arrow, it will go to Woodlawn. We didn't have a jump ball in that game, Pinckneyville and Woodlawn championship the other night.
Well, there were some odd stats in that. I looked at them over again today, and Pinckneyville not making a three in the total ball game, and no jump balls. Yeah, sometimes you just never know.
Three ball by Lamakia in the corner. It's no good, but right there for the rebound was the Lady Cardinals and Hockett, and another Biltmore Buildings tie-up, and this time it goes the other way to Wayne City. That's why they call it the alternating possession, right?
That's it.
In the front court it comes to Caldwell. Gives it off to Griswold at the free throw line. Grizz lobs it underneath for Seidel. Up with the shot, off the glass, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and they say it was off of Wayne City, and that's why Kibler was letting it go. She thought it was going to be off of, it's off of Woodlawn. She thought it was going to be off of Wayne City.
Yeah, it looked like it was partially blocked.
White to inbound, the sophomore for the Lady Indians. They're in their black and red tonight. Inbounds, bounces around, and picked up by the Lady Indians. Gives it to the free throw line to Caldwell, who lost it. Here comes Woodlawn the other way. 5-0 lead, 5:25 left in the first quarter. Lamakia lobbing it for Owens underneath too far. Picked off by the Lady Indians. Here comes White the other way. Bobbling all the way up the floor. Finally picks it up and hands it off to her point guard. That's Seidel. She dribbles around near the Cardinal at half court here at Woodlawn. Dribbles to her right. Now drives inside as she found an opening. Got tripped up there by Kibler. She had a good look there. Like she found the lane. And Kibler just stuck her foot out and tripped her.
Kibler gave way in the lane. That'll be on the floor.
And inbound and ball loose on the floor, and Wayne City picking it up on the baseline and looking for help. Griswold gets it out on top, bobbled it a bit. Smith now with it, gives it up to Caldwell. Caldwell lost it, picks it up, throws it up, off the heel, no good. Rebound tipped off the fingers, I think, of the Lady Indians. Yep, and it's going to go to Woodlawn here. 4:44 left in the first, 5-0, Woodlawn on top. In the front court comes Hockett. Lobs it for Owens, now kicks it back out. Griffin thought about a three, head fake bounces it back out now to Hockett. Down in the corner, there's Kibler for three, and it's nothing but net. And there's a Cornerstone Family Counseling three, making it 8-0 Woodlawn, 4:22 left in the first.
Feet set, that was just a perfect shot.
Down the baseline, Caldwell cut off there and gives it up on the other side to Griswold. Missed her shot, got a rebound, had it taken away. And here comes Lamacchia the other way for Woodlawn. No look pass over into the corner. Now back out on top, Griffin. Hockett in the corner. She'll take the three. Fire away for another Cornerstone Family Counseling three to make it 11-0. And a timeout taken here by Wayne City as they have yet to crack the scoreboard with 3:58 left in our first quarter. This timeout brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Mike, that JV game, and that's the reason why we started early here tonight, and we're already on the air. We weren't expected to go until a little after 7, but they decided to do a 2 10-minute halves in the JV and a running clock on top of that.
Yeah, it was just a lack of players there for the Lady Indians, but you want to get some experience along the way for them. You couldn't go a full-blown JV game, but we've seen other schools do the same thing, and it works out pretty good. You get them running up and down the floor for a few minutes in front of a crowd and see what you got.
Yeah, and Woodlawn won that one 20-4, and didn't give me time to go to concession stand and get some snacks or anything to drink. Or they were like, we got here, got set up, and it was like, oh, it's time to go.
Well, when you sent me that one message, I kind of knew what to expect, and I was on my way, but I was just pulling in the parking lot, and I knew, it's time to go. It's time to go.
You just live right down the street, so I figured that you were like sitting in the recliner waiting for me to call you.
Yeah, I just got off the side by side, had a little cruise through the country, and checked on a few of the four-legged friends, and pulled in, and I'm thinking, I better slide over there a little bit earlier tonight.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
Yep.
Coming out of the timeout here, Woodlawn on top 11-0 over Wayne City. The Lady Indians looking for their first bucket. Ball loose on the floor, and Woodlawn coming away with it, trying to roll it out, but then taken away by Caldwell into the backcourt, and it's over and back. Well, the only person that she had help from was Seidel, and she was in the backcourt. So,
and she was open.
Yeah.
Well, but that center line has a little something to do with it.
Yeah, it's like you can stay back there as long as you want. Lamacchia with it underneath to Owens. Her turnaround shot was partially blocked, and it will stay with Woodlawn out of bounds underneath their own bucket to our right. And our home white trimmed in red. Looking to throw it in. B. Hockett gets it in to Sibler, now out on top. Griffin to Hockett. She'll take another three. It's an air ball this time, and it goes to Wayne City Cisne on that air ball.
A little sideways on that shot there. Didn't square up like her last two. 2 of 4 behind the arc.
Walking up the floor is Aniston White. Tries to lob it in, gets it in to Seidel. Now back out to White. White gives it off the left side to Caldwell. Down into the corner, now underneath. Up with the shot. White, had it blocked. Ball on the floor, and Woodlawn comes away with it. Lamacchia hands it off to Griffin. She'll run it up the floor. Under 3 minutes left in the first. 3 ball in the corner that time by Hockett, and it's another air ball. And she's like looking at her hands like, what's going on?
No, it's not the hands, it's the feet.
White with a runner, and it's no good. Rebound the other way. Kibler's going to take it all the way in, coast to coast, and miss the layup. And coming away with it was Wayne City. Man, things are getting ugly here. Taking it all the way down, Wayne City. Going in for the layup was Griswold, and she got too far under and hit underneath the backboard. And, well, there comes Woodlawn the other way. Hockett in the corner to Kibler. Back out to Hockett on the right wing. From our left to right, Woodlawn. Griffin to Owens in the paint, kicks it right back out. Now into the corner. 3 coming up by Kibler. It's no good. And the board pulled away by Griswold. Some point, maybe you want to work on getting it inside, work on that inside game a little bit.
Well,
I'm sure it's
especially as we saw Owens had such a good game at Oakville the other night, 6 for 6 from the field.
Shot up by Seidel, no good. Got her own rebound. It was partially blocked. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Wayne City ball underneath their own bucket. Minute 56 left in our first. 11-0. Woodlawn still holding Wayne City scoreless here.
And the Lady Indians doing a very good job on the offensive glass, but yet nothing to show for it.
Seidel, free throw line, kicks it back out. There's a 3 on the way. Oh, I thought it was going in. Buchanan missed that one. Rebound by Hockett way out high. Hands it off to Griffin. Lined up, it looked like it was going to go. Buchanan, another freshman, bounces it down low. Now Owens for Woodlawn in the corner. Lamachia for 3, and it's in and out and went right back in. Cornerstone Family Counseling 3. Rim like that ball and made it 14-0.
Soft touch, kind rims.
That was nice to see from Lamachia getting that bucket. And that ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Caldwell, and it'll be Woodlawn ball. Tonight's game brought to you by Coach House Garages. Combining your imagination with their experience, built from generations of Amish craftsmanship and the finest quality materials. CoachHouseGarages.com. On the back door, Lamachia was open, but a little too high for her. She couldn't control it, and Wayne City with the basketball coming the other way. Seidel with it across left wing to White. She'll take a wide-open 3, and it's going to be no good. Rebound by Owens. Hands it off to Lamachia on the breakout. 1-on-2, going to take it up, and she was fouled. She may have got away with a carry there too, Mike.
Yeah, I think it was kind of all simultaneous right there, the carry, but she was still going up.
And that's the first foul against Wayne City in this one, and Lamachia will go to the line. Sophomore Lamachia is getting a lot of minutes with the injury of Sophia Skinner. And that free throw's good, 15-0. The Nutrient Ag Solution free throw.
Now, good rotation there. She emulates making the second one here with her hand gesture.
And it is good. So she has, 5 points here early on?
5 quick ones.
16-0. Woodlawn with the lead. Closing minute of the first quarter. In the corner, Buchanan goes on the baseline, cut off, throws it back out, and ran down there by White. White picked it up, now looking for help, threw it away, but then ricocheted back into Seidel's hands. Tries to go for Buchanan, but coming away with it was Kibler. Stepped right in front of her and got it. Kibler into the front court, passes off to the right, or left rather, that's Griffin, and it's the 3 ball is no good. Rebound by Wayne City, who dribbled it off her teammate's foot and then picked it up. Buchanan in the far corner. Up ahead it comes to White. Aniston White down on the baseline to Caldwell, back out to White. Looking in, now does a crossover, got a little opening there, missed the runner, rebound, and Lamachia tried to throw it off of Wayne City, but they just took it right away. And there's the end of the first quarter with our score 16-0. Woodlawn all over Wayne City here at the start. We'll be back after this. It's the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate Insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
It's your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and I have a message that I hope you take a second to listen to, and better yet, act on it. Everyone needs a will. This topic is not fun to discuss, but a will is so important to the people who are left behind. Trust me, I have learned this from personal experience. My office does not create this document for you, but we would be glad to meet with you and help you understand why you need it. This is not something only for the wealthy. This is for everyone. So please do some research. Stop by our office, and let's talk about it. Find me online at TonyWilt.com or call me at 242-1421.
Cluttered home, cars battling the elements outside. Imagine a garage standing strong through every season. Coach House Garages is your answer. With Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year warranty, it's more than just a garage or structure. It's a Coach House sanctuary. In just days, they'll transform your space from chaotic to composed, and they'll do so affordably by not cutting corners. Everything is made with top-of-the-line materials. Visit CoachHouseGarages.com to start building and protecting your future today.
Now let's head back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on WMIX.
16-0 our score. Woodlawn on top of Wayne City here. Girls basketball here tonight on WMIX. And Wayne City still looking for their first point of the ball game. But Woodlawn with the ball in the corner. There's a three on the way. Some substitutions in there for the Cardinals. It was no good in the corner. Owens got the rebound and a tie-up, and it will go to Wayne City on the alternating possession. And that jump ball brought to you by Biltmore Buildings. It was Wangler who just checked in, who attempted that three in the corner, Mike.
Yeah, we figured she would get some minutes here at the varsity level tonight.
They need to find, somebody who provides a little bit of depth. Buchanan pull-up jumper is no good, and rebound by Owens. They just got to have that depth if they want to make it far. And
correct.
With the loss of Skinner, there's a reach-in foul, and it was against Wayne City.
And again, with Wayne City, in Cisne, we don't have any heights listed on the program they provided with us.
Right.
And they're young, but, boy, they've got some size.
They do.
And some
They really
athletic
do.
bodies for sure.
There's a three by Griffin. It's no good and out of bounds. It'll be Wayne City ball. Still looking for their first score of the ball game. The showcase is powered by Paul Shields Allstate. The right price for the right protection. It exists. Contact Paul for your free quote. Dribbling to her right, Buchanan picks up her dribble, goes to the free throw line. That was Griswold, and she was tripped up, and foul called here.
You could look at Buchanan and Griswold doing like a high-low down below, utilizing that size.
They do have some size, and as you said, they have just one senior, so they still could grow a couple more inches. There's a steal on the inbounds. Kibler coming away with it. She'll stop. Thought about a three, gives it off to Hockett instead. Hockett dribbling out high, goes over to Kibler. Kibler on top in the paint. Oh, nice give. It goes to Griffin cutting in for the two. Wow, good pass there from Spray, who just checked in. 18-0. Woodlawn still holding Wayne City scoreless in this one. Buchanan lobbing it underneath, going up off the glass and getting their first bucket of the game. Lydia Griswold with the two. Their first 2 points of the game brought to you by Disc Truck Repair. This has got you covered. Griffin into the corner. Taking off down the baseline is Wangler, and she gets a little runner up and in. And it's 20-2. Woodlawn on top here. 6:15 left in the half. Buchanan dribbling around. May have traveled there a couple times and throws it back out. Three on the way by Smith. It's nothing but net. There's a Cornerstone Family Counseling three from Lily Smith to make it 20-5. Then what happened here? They called time. Did they get a timeout?
Inadvertent whistle for a sub.
Okay.
Which is fine to get somebody in the game. I don't have a problem with that. Sometimes the score indicates how the officials do it.
Yep. And they granted that substitution there with that inadvertent whistle. Out on top of the key, Kibler stops from about 12, rattled in and out. That's Hockett, rather. Rebound pulled away by Seidel for Wayne City. Quickly in the front court, down low on the back door was Caldwell. She throws it back out to White. Throws it back out on top, Seidel. Free throw line. Back out to White for three, and it's good. Cornerstone Family Counseling three there from White, and that makes it 20-8.
Well, she had a good look right there.
Three ball in the corner by the other way by Kibler, and a Cornerstone Family Counseling three for Woodlawn, making it 23-8.
Kibler says, if you're going to shoot one, so will I.
White bumped out high. Oh, they're going to call an illegal screen here? Is that what it was?
On Seidel.
Seidel picking up the foul. That's the second team foul against Wayne City here. And a timeout now taken by Wayne City. With 5:12 left in the first half, it's 23-8. And this timeout brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. They're proud to have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care, treating thousands of patients from the Southern Illinois region and beyond. Caleb Lewis, who's standing here running the camera next to me, he normally keeps us up to date on some scores on our budget building supply scoreboard, but there's not much going on tonight, Mike.
And also it's a little bit early, too.
Yeah, right.
For too much as well.
And you're listening to the showcase on WMIX 94.1 FM. Mount Vernon, Illinois, a free service of Withers Broadcasting, along with the Section 618 app and the High School Basketball Showcase video streamed at WMIX Sports YouTube. You can check it out there and watch that live. And it's presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent. 23-8, Woodlawn with the lead over Wayne City coming out of that timeout.
We're trying to tape up a couple of fingers down here, and
Looks
they
like
couldn't get the tape cut off.
Tape don't stick? Oh, they can't cut it off.
No, he tried to chew her finger off, but it didn't work.
One way to get it off.
Yeah.
Lamakia back in there, out on top. Now underneath, back out to Lamakia on the right wing. She'll drive in with a runner. It's no good. Rebound, battled around for, and pulled away the other way for Wayne City. And on the breakout, layup up by White is no good. Knocked around and picked up by White again, and this time jump ball brought to you by Biltmore Buildings, and it will go over to Woodlawn. Is that Cameron Roth I see out there on the floor too? Yep, she's out there for Woodlawn. Some substitutions coming in for Coach Patterson. Griffin, left wing, and then now underneath. Now back around to Kibler. She'll drive baseline. Got cut off, hands it off to Roth, who got a jump ball call, and we'll go back the other way. A Biltmore Buildings jump ball. They're going to make up for what we didn't have in the Pinckneyville Woodlawn game on Saturday with the number of jump balls here. Had none in that game. And Pinckneyville didn't make a three-pointer in that game either. It's a little floater in the paint, no good. And it's an air ball, but Kibler coming away with it after the Lady Indians tried to save it. They went right into her hands. Around it comes. Kibler out on top, right wing side. Down low underneath to Roth. Throws it back out. Now Wangler down low on the baseline. It's knocked around. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Woodlawn ball. See Owens coming back in. Also Hockett coming in as well. Giving Griffin and Roth a little rest. Roth getting some minutes here. It's good to see. 23-8, 3:58 left in the first half. All Woodlawn in this one, and they threw it away. Again, Lamakia.
A little hot on that pass.
Yeah, couldn't come down with that one. That was threw a fastball, high fastball to her. With it in the front court, White for Wayne City. Lost it, but picked up there by Griswold. Went down low and lost it. Ball on the floor. Another Biltmore Buildings jump ball, and this time it's Woodlawn ball.
Well, that'll go to another turnover. We talked about that in keys to the game. Now 12 for the Lady Indians. Really costing themselves a lot of shot opportunities.
Kibler goes out to Hockett. Back to Kibler. Back to Hockett. 3:33 left in the first half. 23-8. Woodlawn with a commanding lead. Lob underneath. Now throws it back out. Three on the way by Wangler. It's no good. Rebound by Seidel, and a reach-in foul is going to be called here against the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. That's just their second team foul of this quarter. 3:21 left in the half. 23-8.
That was a good pass from Owens. She drew the defender her way and kicked it out to Wangler. Had a good look.
Free throw line. Now give and a pass over into the corner to Buchanan. Over to White. White trying to throw back out to Buchanan, and collision in front of the scorer's bench. Out of bounds off of Wayne City. And we got Hockett, who is hurt. She's on the floor holding her left shoulder as there was a collision there. And she's in some pain. And usually that's, I don't want to speculate. We won't even talk about it. But
it's tough.
But we kind of have an idea. But hopefully, we hope that it's just one of those stingers that goes away. But, but she is really in some pain right now. 23-8 our score. Don't want to show it on the video right now. We're just going to show it on the scoreboard as it's her left shoulder. And if we can, we'd like to take a commercial break here play these off of our hotkeys and come back here after a timeout. As they're scored 23-8, Woodlawn is on top of Wayne City here. As it's a high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
At Budget Building Supplies, you're partnering with a team dedicated to providing the highest quality steel building materials, all made in the USA. Whether you're a contractor or a DIY enthusiast, they have everything you need for any job, big or small. From metal roofing to gutters, their steel products are superior to the competition and backed by an ironclad warranty. And maybe most importantly, delivered quickly to your site. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or 618-242-1123.
Is your concrete driveway or sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even getting dangerous? Contact the fine folks at Luke Rowley Concrete, Incorporated in Woodlawn at 618-237-0552. A true family-owned and operated business like you used to hear about. They're the leader in highly professional concrete finishing in the area. Call Luke Rowley today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. That's 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. They get dirty so you don't have to.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving a listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Listen to the showcase online at section618.com. Showcase Basketball on WMIX.
RJ Price and Mike Richardson back here at Woodlawn at Sides Gym, and Riley Hockett is helped over to the bench, and where she'll be tended to here, and bringing her some ice. We didn't want to show her on the floor, but yet she was holding her left shoulder, Mike, and it's she's in pain. You can hear it.
Best case scenario, a stinger.
Mm-hmm.
And
and you don't want to speculate. I mean, it could be a number of things, and we don't want to say anything and alarm anybody. But the good sign is she got up and walked over to the bench. And I mean, an injury like that, I mean, anybody's going to be in pain over that.
Yep.
But she took a good hit, and she's going to walk off with some assistance here from her family and from athletic director as well, and
just get her away from this right now where she can express herself a little. She needs to scream. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Griffin with it in the corner as we're back to basketball. 3-ball in the corner by Kibler, and it's good right after that horrific injury. A three-pointer in the corner brought to you by Cornerstone Family Counseling. The other way, Wayne City launches one. It's no good. And coming away with it, Griffin down to the corner, now lobs it underneath for Owens. Pass is picked off by White as it went a little too far, then a blocking foul on Owens. The best thing that happened there, Mike, was coming out of that injury timeout, Woodlawn hit a three.
Yeah.
And for them to focus back on the game, it's going to be hard to.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't pick up where it left off for sure, but at least get your mind off of it there for a second.
That foul was whistled against Owens, and that's her third. And down low, cut off there, and goes out of bounds off of Wayne City, and it will be Woodlawn ball. 26-8, 2:15 left in the half. Outside, there's a three by LaMacchia. It's good. A Cornerstone Family Counseling three, and And Woodlawn's knocking them down tonight, 29-8. 2 minutes left in the first half. Outside, Buchanan, head fake, pulls back for a three, and she banked it in. A Cornerstone Family Counseling three for Wayne City. We're exchanging three-pointers here, 29-11. Inside, now back out. Lamakia into the corner to Wangler. Looking for Roth down low, but goes down into the corner. That is Kibler off the heel. Rebound, though, by Wangler. Back out to Lamakia, back to Wangler, who just lost it off her fingertips, right in the hands of White. White took it away from her, 3-on-3 the other way. Stops, throws it back outside. Seidel's going to drive in with a little runner, and it's off the rim, no good. Kibler with the rebound to Griffin. Griffin in the front court here for the Lady Cardinals. Down low, now back out. Lamakia for three, and it's hit the back of the rim. Rebound is pulled away by Griswold, and a little trip or reach in there, and we'll send it the other way. And foul was whistled against, who they call that on?
That will be on.
That's on Griffin.
Yeah, that'll be Griffin. That'll be her first, according to the scoreboard.
14 foul against Woodlawn. 1:03 left in the first half. 29-11. All Lady Cardinals here in this one. In the front court, Buchanan looking in, bounces it down on the baseline, stolen away. Picked up there by Wangler, and she fell down. Oh, they're going to call a trip here.
Yeah, it was a push.
Push in the back here by Buchanan, they're calling. And that's the third team foul against Wayne City. 48 seconds left in the half. Griffin out on top, Lamakia over to Kibler. Back out to Lamakia, bounces it down low, and 3 seconds in the lane.
Didn't know how long it would take,
Yeah.
but it wasn't going to be too much longer.
Cameron Roth was camping out down there. I noticed that a couple times tonight. Even Owens was spending a lot of time in the paint.
Run that UCLA cut like that. Need to be closer to the free throw line.
31 seconds left in the half. Out on the wing, bounces it back out. There's a three by Seidel, and it's good. Cornerstone Family Counseling three. Makes it 29-14. 18 seconds left in the half. Wayne City making a little bit of a run here toward the end of the half. There's a three by Kibler. It's no good. Rebound by Griswold. 8 on the clock. Griswold gets it across the timeline. Down low, Buchanan on the baseline. Little jumper, no good. Back up. It's partially blocked, but picked right back up by Caldwell. Her shot at the buzzer is no good. And our score at halftime, 29-14. And if you're Wayne City, that second quarter looked better. They outscored Woodlawn
14-13.
14-13 in the second quarter. So you got that going for you. That's our first half, and we're going to head into our halftime show, brought to you by Landers and Towing and Collision Center in Mount Vernon. A lot of things to talk about here in the first half. Woodlawn with the lead, 29-14. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first, before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe you got us tickets.
Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Nutrient Ag Solutions knows this, and they're not about flashy promises or gimmicks. They're backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world, offering full acre solutions with trusted local crop consultants. Decade after decade, they deliver the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best, grow. Nutrient Ag Solutions, sustainable solutions right in your backyard. Visit nutrientagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221.
You're listening to the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. Time for the Landers Towing and Collision Center halftime show.
R.J. Price and Mike Richardson back here at halftime. Our halftime show brought to you by Landers Towing and Collision Centers. They're an ICAR Gold Class certified collision repair facility using state-of-the-art technology using ADAS. Call 1-888-LANDERS or visit their new location, Route 37 South in Mount Vernon. Scored at halftime, Woodlawn Lady Cardinals on top of Wayne City by the score of 29-14. And when we come back, we'll go over some of our halftime stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
Need a building built strong, built to last?
Actually, yeah.
Well, look no further. Coach House Garages constructs buildings that make the big bad wolf run with his tail between his legs.
I'm gonna huff and puff and... Never mind.
From garages to home offices and everything in between, Coach House Garages is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. It's more than just a garage, it's a Coach House. CoachHouseGarages.com.
Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated of Woodlawn is one of those true family-owned businesses you don't hear a lot about anymore. Call today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. Whether it's a new driveway for your business or a project at the home you're raising a family, they haul topsoil, fill dirt, and specialize in professional concrete finishing. Stop at their shop on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or call 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. Their family gets dirty, so yours doesn't have to.
It's the Black Friday Savings Event at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Tony Reeves. We've got 5 brand new 2026 Toyota Camrys on the lot. Choose from LE, SE, XLE, or XSE models. Get up to a whopping 51 miles per gallon, plus 4.99% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Stop by Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon or shop online anytime at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
Watch select showcase games on the WMIX YouTube channel. This is the High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX.
Back at halftime here, our halftime show brought to you by Landers Towing and Collision Centers. 29-14, Woodlawn with the commanding lead over Wayne City, but Wayne City looked a lot better in that second quarter. It was 16-0 at the end of the first, and it's a 15-point game here at half. That means Woodlawn got outscored by a point in that second quarter. And, of course, there were some distractions there with the injury to Riley Hockett, and also they bring in some of your bench players as well, get them some minutes in there and a blowout. And so Wayne City made a little bit of a run, saw some good shots fall there in that second quarter. And Mike has our halftime stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete.
Thank you very much, Roger. We will start with the Lady Indians of Wayne City Cisne Co-op. They had 13 rebounds, 3 on the offensive end, couldn't get anything to fall. They just lost so many shot attempts in the game because of those turnovers. They kept the ball alive, but just could not get anything to fall, especially in that first quarter of action. They had 14 turnovers in that first half. Field goal percentage, only 20% from the field. They were 5 of 25. 1 of 16 inside. But in the second quarter, they stepped out behind the arc and knocked down 4 out of 9 attempts. So wasn't working on the inside. Step out behind the arc and see what you can do with that 14 points in that second quarter. 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Griswold had 2, and then it was 3s the rest of the way by Seidel, White, Smith, and Buchanan off the bench, and a couple of nice-looking freshmen out there for the Lady Indians for sure. For the Lady Cardinals of Woodlawn, they had 15 rebounds, 2 team, 2 offensive, led to 1 stick back on the 3. 6 turnovers in the ball game. Field goal percentage, a little better, 36%. 10 of 28 total. They was a little more balanced. They were 3 of 8 on the inside and 7 of 20 behind the arc, and they went to the free throw line. They were 100 there. They were 2 for 2. 2 points for Wangler off the bench, 2 points for Griffin. Lamakia had 8, Hockett had 8, and the leading scorer on 3 out of 7 behind the arc, Andrea Kibler, she leads them in scoring with her 9 points, as the Lady Cardinals lead 29-14 here at the half.
That's our halftime stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete. Call Luke as for your residential, commercial, or municipal concrete work at 618-237-0552. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, where they believe in a patient-centered process of informed and shared decision-making. Go to orthocenter-si.com. 29-14, Woodlawn over Wayne City girls basketball here on WMIX. And when we come back, we'll have our second half for you. It is on the way. The High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
When the power goes out, will your lights stay on? With Fowler Heating and Cooling's lease program, you can lease a whole house generator and never be left in the dark again. Enjoy one low monthly payment that includes installation, annual maintenance, covered repairs, no trip, diagnostic, or overtime charges. Reliable backup power, zero surprise bills, and total peace of mind. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling, where comfort meets convenience. 618-997-5288.
Terms and conditions apply.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Who are you going to call to keep your over-the-road trucks rolling? Disc Truck and Repair, your 24-hour mobile service experts. With 25 years of experience, we offer maintenance, repair, and emergency mobile services. From tires and brakes to AC repair, clutches, and trailer repairs, we've got you covered. Plus, we have parts in stock, a driver's lounge, drop trailer sites, and truck scales. Friendly, fast, reliable, and affordable. Call Disc Trucking and Repair today, 618-547-3182, and find us on Facebook.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, powered by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. Now back to the court.
R.J. Price and Mike Richardson back here at Sides Gym as we start our second half here as the Lady Indians of Wayne City Cisne will have the ball moving from our left to right in a road black trimmed in red. Pull-up jumper from about 15 is no good by White. Coming away with it is Wangler, and then almost threw it away. Good defense by White, knocked it out of bounds. It's a 29-14 lead. Woodlawn up by 15 to start this second half. And Woodlawn going to be without, as Owens down low, off the glass and in to make it 31-14. Be without Riley Hockett, who was injured. She injured her shoulder in the first half. Three ball was blocked. Owens came away with it for Woodlawn. Then on the baseline, there's a reach-in foul. Was it a foul? Nope. I don't know what they called.
I think it must have just been slapped out of her hands on the baseline, out of bounds.
No, they called the foul.
Okay.
The official didn't even come over to the bench. He just
that'd be on Caldwell then.
Yeah, he just held up one finger from where he was underneath the goal. Said, there you go, it's on number one. Lamakia lobs it underneath and picked up there by Kibler. I don't think it was intended for Kibler, but she got it anyway. Griffin now with a foot on the line, knocked down to two. And it's 33-14, the first points of the second half. That was scored a while ago, was brought to you by Disc Truck Repair. You can find them on Facebook, Disc Truck and Repair. At the free throw line, Caldwell throws it back out to White. She'll drive in and has ran into a defender. Ball on the floor, picked up there off the glass and in by Caldwell. Actually hit the heel and just bounced right in. First 2 points of the second half for Wayne City.
And her first 2 points of the game.
33-16. Woodlawn with the basketball. There's a three there by Wangler. Oh, and it rattled out. Rebound taken right away from Wayne City by Griffin. And then Lamakia missed the shot. And the rebound pulled away by Wayne City. Seidel down low. Up with it is Caldwell. Missed it. And a rebound by Kibler. For Woodlawn the other way. 5:48 left in the third quarter. And Lamakia said, I'll take it. And she knocked it down from about 17 feet out on the baseline. 35-16. 5:35 left in the third. All Woodlawn in this one. Here on our girls basketball showcase. Griswold down low. Seidel missed it. Rebound pulled away by Woodlawn. Kibler handed off to Lamakia. Runs it up the floor. Stop, picked up her dribble. Wengler in the corner for three, and it's off the side of the rim. Rebound by Caldwell, Wayne City. Here they come the other way with 5:10 left in the third. Buchanan with it, found an opening on the baseline, then was cut off there, and then double dribbled. Yep, picked it up, laid it back down. Can't do that.
Nope, that's the first turnover in the second half on the Lady Indians.
5:05 left in the third, 35-16, Woodlawn on top. Kibler in the front court. Lobs it into the corner to Lamakia. Back out to Kibler. Round to Wengler on the right wing. Back to Kibler. And no big hurry here. Up by 19. Here close to halfway through the third. Lamakia is going to take a three on the wing, and she got it. She's looking good tonight. That's another Cornerstone Family Counseling three-pointer.
And her 13th point of the game.
Making a run to be that Fairfield National Bank Player of the Game. And there's a long three the other way. Knocked down there by Seidel, and that is a Cornerstone Family Counseling three to make it 38-19. Then a timeout taken by Wayne City. This LLCU timeout, Land of Lincoln Credit Union. As tonight's showcase presented by Paul Shields. Are you sure about your insurance? Paul doesn't just know Mount Vernon, he knows how to keep it protected. Get your free quote today with Paul Shields. Well, I know a lot of folks are concerned about Riley Hockett here tonight and the shoulder injury she had in the second quarter. And rightfully so. You're already down, Sophia Skinner out the year. We don't know, how severe this injury is, but still, it's got to be going through the minds of her teammates down there.
That's my neighbor girl. So, yeah. That's, it's just, I've talked to coaches so many different times. I tell you, injuries are just part of sports. That's all there is to it. But they're just some are tougher than others at times.
Here you see Coach Justin Hodges of Wayne City and Cisne over there talking over to his girls as they break their huddle and coming out of their timeout. They're not going away.
No, they just got bull rushed there that first quarter, 16-0. I mean, Woodlawn did everything right and jumped them right off the bat.
Even at one point got up, 20-0, I believe, before.
It might have
City.
been at least 18 for sure. It could have been 20, and Woodlawn now trying to get them out of that zone a little higher so they can work on the inside with Owens.
And a jump ball here, and the Biltmore Buildings jump ball. It means that Woodlawn will control it here. 4:02 left in the third. Lamakia in the backcourt to Wengler. 38-19, Woodlawn with the lead. Wengler out on top. Goes to Lamakia. Back to Wengler. Wengler in the corner. Kibler underneath Griffin, back out. Wengler to Lamakia. Back to Wengler. With 3:37 left in the third.
Yeah, they're just trying to draw them out a little higher here and hopefully get them to switch to a man defense.
Now they go with it. Wengler, she found an opening. Oh, had it rejected. Big block down low there by White. White the other way for Wayne City. Stops from about 15. Got ran into. Looks for help. Throws it out to Seidel. She'll take the three. It's an air ball out of bounds. And last touch there by Kibler. And it will stay with Wayne City. Underneath their own goal to our right. 3:15 left in the third. 38-19. Woodlawn on top here. Lady Cardinals in command. Buchanan takes the three, and it's off the side of the rim. Had a good look there. Lamakia with a rebound. 1-on-2 the other way. She stops, turns, throws it up, and missed it. Partially blocked. Seidel came away with it. 3 minutes left in the third. Lamakia holding her mouth like she got popped in the mouth there on her way back down. Down low it goes to Griswold, uses the glass, got the 2 and the foul. 38-21.
Griswold just a freshman.
That's 4 fouls now on Michaela Owens. And she stays out there for now. Free throw is up, and it is off the front of the rim on the Nutrien Ag Solutions free throw. Wangler gets the rebound, had it knocked out of her hands on the far sideline. 38-21, 2:48 left in the third. Wangler at half court, being met there by Caldwell. Lamakia now down low to Owens. Off the glass, no good. On the backside, though, Kibler with the putback missed it. Jump ball. Biltmore Buildings jump ball says it is Wayne City's ball.
Kibler trying to do a stick back right there without bringing it down. Just hit a little too hard off the backboard.
With competitive pricing and a family-supported approach, Biltmore Buildings, they put you first. It's Seidel with it, lobbing it underneath for Griswold. Now threw it away. Going for Smith. Couldn't handle it. Wangler, 2-on-2. Dribbled a little high, now throws it back out. Griffin, back to Wangler. She'll take the 3 in the corner. It's no good. Tried to follow up her 3. Right there, Owens had it tipped off her fingers, out of bounds. Stay with Woodlawn underneath their own bucket. 2:05 left in the third. 17-point Woodlawn lead here. Lamakia on the inbound. Goes to Owens. Now back to Lamakia. To Wangler. Wangler out on top to Griffin. Looking inside. Goes back out. Wangler. She's open for another 3, and it rattled in and out. Went down, came right back out. And Griswold came away with the rebound. Way up ahead. It comes to Caldwell. Off the glass and in. Addison Caldwell with a wide open layup, and it cuts it to 15 with 1:38 left in the third.
Her 4th point.
Owens down low, uses the glass, and that's what they need more of. 2 points there for Owens to make it 40-23.
We've seen that multiple times at Oakville.
Underneath, it goes to Griswold, had it knocked out of bounds. Griswold, tall freshman. She's about head-to-head with Owens down there. Down low. On the inbound, Seidel had it knocked out of her hands, and the last touch by Woodlawn. Wayne City underneath her own goal to our right. Seidel gets it in the corner, lobs it back underneath, off the glass and in. And that's 2 points there from Aniston White. Back to a 15-point game, 40-25, 1:05 left in the third. Lamakia drives in, throws it up, looking for contact. Owens gets the rebound, back up and in. Kayla Owens now taking charge, 42-25, 53 seconds left in the third. Driving to her right, picking up her dribble there is White. Back out, bounces it for Seidel. She'll take baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped off the head of Wangler and into the hands of Griffin. Up ahead to Lamakia. Wangler's up ahead of her. She'll slow it down with 35 on the clock. Now to Kibler. Kibler dribbles around on top. Now to her right. Around all the way to the right of the key. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. Picked up by Griffin out on the left wing. Kibler will take the 3 now in the corner, and she got it. That's a Cornerstone Family Counseling 3. 45-25. Back to a 20-point lead for Woody. 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
She was too close on the 2-point layup.
Kibler coming away with a steal. 4 on the clock. Got to get a shot off. Goes up ahead to Lamakia, who launches at the buzzer just inside the arc, and it's no good. And that's the end of quarter number 3. With Woodlawn in control, 45-25 over Wayne City. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. A high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent Paul Shields today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
This is the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance.
Well, Mike, after that quick third quarter, we may be out of here by 8 o'clock tonight, you know?
Well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Good pace, especially that third quarter, only 4 turnovers.
Yeah, and only like 3 fouls, I believe.
Yeah, kept the clock moving and good action up and down, good offense.
Officials have let teams play here so far, we've noticed early in the season, and it's good to see. That turnover there, Lamakia couldn't control it as it went a little too high for her again. They've done that a few times to Hanley.
That's about 3. I think they're going to have to realize.
She's not 6 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
She's not Shaq down there, right? Buchanan going on the baseline, had it knocked out of her hands. White picks it up, and a whistle.
Probably Griffin there with a little reach.
I know there's a lot of concern over Riley Hockett and her injury in the second quarter, Mike, and it's got to be tough to, be focused right now. Hope she's okay. Down after a steal, Woodlawn with it, takes it baseline with a little floater. It's no good, and taken away now by Seidel on the rebound. Wayne City the other way, down by 20. Seidel is bumped there by Lamakia, and that's a foul.
Yeah, I mean, they just took the air out of the arena here tonight,
Everybody's concerned about it. Inbound. Down low. Seidel fed it off to White. Her shot no good. Got a rebound back up, though, by Griswold is no. And ball on the floor. Finally picked up there by White, and another foul called here on Woodlawn, and Kibler got stepped on.
Well, as aggressive as she plays, she is all over the place, and countless times we've had these same Lady Cardinals. She spends quite a bit of time hustling on the floor as well.
3 on the way is no good, and Owens coming away with the rebound. With 6:54 left. Lamakia out on top to Griffin. 45-25, all Lady Cardinals here. Lamakia for 3 on the wing. It's off the heel. Rebound by Spray there, and she was fouled. Seidel getting called for it, her third.
Spray, good rebound position on the inside. Her first rebound on the offensive side.
Just a freshman. Inbound comes to Lamakia. She's played a good game tonight, Hanley has.
You betcha.
Kibler takes it to the paint. She throws it up off the glass and in. 47-25. 22-point lead for Woodlawn. On the baseline, head fake, going up with it, and no good by Caldwell. Rebound by Woodlawn. Here comes Griffin the other way. For the Lady Cardinals. Over to Kibler in the corner to Lamakia. Quick pass down low and a reach-in foul here. Owens got hit. Foul on the floor called against Griswold. Second team foul against Wayne City Cisne, the co-op. Lamakia lobbing it underneath. Owens turns around, had her shot blocked, and now reaching in. Owens trying to get that ball back. Want to pick up her 5th foul here. Driving Buchanan on the baseline for the Lady Indians. Had it knocked out of her hands by Kibler, and it will stay with Wayne City underneath her own goal to our right. I'd like to give you more of a budget building supplies scoreboard here tonight, but we really don't have any games that have. Whatever games are going on are just Not even at halftime yet, but there's not much to tell you. We started early on this one. Driving in, Seidel with a runner. It hit the back of the rim. Rebound pulled away. Here comes Lamakia the other way on the breakout. Going to coast in for the missed the easy layup. Rebound by White and then a reach-in foul. And now Lamakia may have been popped in the nose. She's holding her nose up like.
Well, she got hit earlier. You made reference to it. She got popped in the mouth, and she looked over at Coach Patterson, and she shook her head like, no, I don't really want to come out right now.
Yeah.
So took another one, maybe this one a little higher.
Yeah, it looks like she was holding her nose there. Buchanan's going to take the three. It's no good. And Lamakia gets a rebound and hands it off to Kibler. Kibler's going to walk it up the floor. Kibler hands it off on top. Now Lamakia on the right wing. Picked it up, whips a pass underneath for Owens, and she's fouled as she went up with the shot. And she'll get 2 shots coming up.
They about threw it over Lamakia's head again.
Mm-hmm. They're going to get the foul on Griswold. Owens going to the free throw line here. 5:01 left in this one. Owens' free throw is good. Had a big fourth quarter here. And end of the third for Owens. 23-point lead, make it 24 as both Nutrien Ag Solutions free throws are good for the Lady Cardinals, up by 24, 4:55 left.
Owens' 8th point.
White for 3. It's off the back of the rim, and here comes Lamakia the other way. She's all over the floor. 3-on-1. Lamakia takes it in herself and gets the layup. And timeout called by Wayne City. Cisne, as Coach Hodges feels like this one's getting away from him. It's been getting away from him, but they've hung in there with him for the most part tonight. Wouldn't go away, but now just kind of wearing them out here at the end.
Yeah, they come back with a real nice second quarter, had a little offensive flow, had some threes that fell for them in their offense. Struggled on the inside. Woodlawn handsy in the first half of action, causing 14 turnovers. But both teams cleaned it up a little bit here, got a little flow going, and now maybe those legs are getting a little bit tired.
Land of Lincoln Credit Union timeout on the floor. LLCU, you can check them out online and check out all their services they have on their Facebook page. Bank on learning more at Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Tonight's game also brought to you by Disc Truck and Repair. Friendly, fast, reliable, and affordable. Call Disc Trucking, 618-547-3182. And we've been selecting a Tony Wilt State Farm Showcase Impact Player of the Week. You can check out on our WMIX Sports Facebook page. Every week we select a player. Brought to you by Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. You can visit him at TonyWilt.com. Kyle Cooper had a heck of a game Saturday. He may be our next one. Turnaround shot up off the glass, and it's good by Harper Buchanan. And then a turnover here at half court. And we'll go the other way. Wayne City gets it back.
It's one of those unforced errors. Drive coach is crazy.
51-27. 4:30 left. 3 by Seidel in the corner is no good. Kibler coming away with the rebound. Quickly up the floor for the Lady Cardinals. Kibler doesn't have the numbers, but it doesn't bother her any. She got the bucket and won. 53-27. And a foul called against Caldwell of Wayne City.
Bucket counts. She'll be at the line shooting her first free throw of the evening.
Brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, and that one's good, and it's doubled up the score, 54-27, 4:20 left.
I knew that was close to double.
With it is Seidel. Gets it back now as they try to go out and come back in, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Wayne City underneath their own goal. Aniston White to inbound. It's in to Caldwell, back to White. Turnaround shot up, and it's no good, but she's fouled. No more fouls, come on.
The Lady Indians ran that out-of-bounds play.
Mm-hmm.
Couple different times, same result. It's just an old staple in basketball. Throw in, step in, get good position as she did right there. Got fouled. and she'll be at the free throw line.
The first Nutrient Ag Solution free throw is good, and the next one for White is off the mark. She's battling for a rebound and got it in the corner. Kept it alive and gives it out to Seidel for three. Steps into it. It's no good. And rebound tipped out. Here comes Kibler the other way for Woodlawn. 2-on-1. Goes up with the layup up and in. 56-28. It's doubled again, Mike.
Well, it's funny how those numbers work, isn't it?
3:48 left in the ballgame. Bounce pass down low. Kick there by Griffin. Stays with Wayne City. Throwing it in, getting it in, and lobbing it in to Caldwell. Back out, Seidel for a long three. It rattled out. Buchanan with the rebound. Gives it off now to Griswold, who's fouled as she tried to go up with it. Woodlawn crowd was wanting a jump ball there.
Yeah.
And
Steve Faust just kind of had a little fun with one of the fans. Informed him he was just a little bit closer down there than where the fan was at.
Griswold.
Which he's right.
He's right. Griswold's at the line. And it is good. Nutrient Ag Solution three-pointer makes it 56-29. You know, maybe they should do that, Mike. Maybe we should do a game where the officials sit in the stands.
I've always said if you put up the volleyball standards here,
yeah,
how you
yeah, you can do that.
See. I'll guarantee you can see. You're not looking through 10 bodies.
Yeah, that's a good idea. From up here, you know, you can see pretty well from where we're
Oh,
at.
absolutely.
Not saying I would ever want to officiate. No. Kibler with it, goes in the paint, now gets it back and was tripped up and knocked out of bounds. No foul there. 3:15 left. He'll stay with Woodlawn underneath their own bucket. Roth is back in there. Also in there is Spray. Griffin with it. Dribbles out high, gives it to Lamacchia. Now to Kibler, wide open in the corner, no good. And a rebound by Seidel. 3:02 left. Up in the front court, Buchanan, head fake, goes in, throws it up, missed it. Rebound pulled away by Roth. Or that's Spray with the rebound, rather. Gives off to Lamacchia, now to Kibler. Kibler underneath for Roth, had it go off her fingertips, turnover. And Griswold the other way for Wayne City, 56-29. Woodlawn on top, 2:33 left. Buchanan with the shot up, no good. Rebound blocked from behind. They're going to get a foul. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Griswold will. These Nutrient Ag Solutions free throws.
Griswold, that was her 8th rebound, 3 on the offensive end. Has 4 points. 5 points, excuse me.
Free throw is on the way, and it is no good. Nutrient Ag Solutions providing area farmers with the best in seed solutions. Go to nutrientagsolutions.com. Next free throw coming here by Griswold. And it's nothing but net. 56-30, which I think is the most points that Wayne City has scored this year in a game, I believe. So that'll
be something to build on. That will be something to build on. I've been very impressed with a couple of freshmen, Griswold and Buchanan. And again, no heights, but they've got to be 5'10", I would say, maybe 5'11".
Yeah, one of them is, matches about the same size as Michaela Owens, and we think she's, 5'11". Yeah. So it's, they're right there even with her. So timeout by Coach Hodges of Wayne City here, and that's his last timeout. He's burned through all 5 here, but it's all a part of teaching.
Yep.
And that's what
At
Coach
this point,
Hodges is doing.
As young as you are, that's what it is. And I like how they get up and down the floor. I mean, they're run cross country, run track, just very athletic. And, just something to build on for the future as young as your program is right now.
Mm-hmm. Not going to see them pressure a whole lot. Griffin with the basketball. Lobs it underneath for Roth, and it went too strong, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Wayne City ball.
Well, they rebounded well enough that they took Woodlawn out of their fast break offense. and pretty much made him a stand, still shoot three offense, which Coach Patterson don't mind that either. But tonight, I'm sure he was probably wanting to run a little bit.
White with the basketball out on top of the key. Wayne City drives to her right of the key, laying it up. No good. White rebound on the baseline, and last touch by Griffin. He'll stay with Wayne City. 56-30, 2 minutes left. Out on top, Buchanan now whips it around left corner. Three is partially blocked by White. White's three was, and a jump ball, a Biltmore Buildings jump ball, and it will stay with Wayne City with 1:53 remaining. Well, Matt Patterson on his way for career win number 200. Congratulations, Coach.
That's a bunch.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Know that, there's those milestones that, coaches like to hit. The 100, they're kind of like, yeah, okay. But 200, you've been around and you know how to win. And they like you. There's a jumper up, and it's good by Caldwell. 56-32. 1:37 left. Griffin with it.
And especially when you look at the schedule.
Yeah, Buchanan with this. The ball goes in the backcourt. Buchanan trying to go up with it was fouled by Lamaki, and we'll get two shots coming up. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That action was going on, but you look at the schedule the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals have had in Matt Patterson's tenure, and there's not a lot of teams that would want to trade for that schedule.
No, not very many cupcakes on it. Free throw by Buchanan is no good. And, you're in a conference where you're going to be probably the stronger team in the conference. And
that's why you have to have that.
You have to have it, yeah.
In. They'll have a game with Carlisle later this year. And
that'd be a good test.
Usually have Goreville.
Hughes checking in. Zaylee Hughes for the first time. Next free throw. Nutrient Ag Solution free throw by Buchanan. No good. She missed both. Lamaki in the front court. 1:20 left. Woodlawn up 56-32 over Wayne City. Weaving around there. Spray. Lost it for a moment was Wangler. Picked it up Lamakia. Goes over to Hughes. Sophomore Hughes hands it off to Wangler. They run the motion here as they give it off back and forth. That Harlem Globetrotter motion out on top. There's a steal by Seidel, going to take it all the way in for the layup up and in. Had enough of that. She was like,
yeah, I mean, that works unless somebody steps in the passing lane and gets a steal and a layup on the other end.
56-34 now. 42 seconds left. Wangler on the back door to Roth, who gets the two off the glass.
Beautiful pass.
Was. Nice assist from Wangler to Roth, and Cameron used the glass for two, make it 58-34. Buchanan back out. Elbow jumper. It's nothing but net. Good shot there by Lily Smith, knocking it down. 58-36, 20 seconds left. And Wangler going to walk it up the floor. They may not even take a shot. Well, there. Wangler picks up her dribble, goes over to Lamakia. Now to Spray.
Probably have Coach Patterson whispering right there. We just can't hear because of headsets.
That's right. And there's the horn. And that's the end of this one. Congratulations, Coach Matt Patterson of Woodlawn, for career win number 200, as he came away with a 58-36 win, Woodlawn over Wayne City Cisne here tonight on our showcase. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Building dreams takes the right materials. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn has your back. From DIY projects to contractor jobs, they've got you covered with all American steel made in the USA. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, their metal roofing, siding, and trims are reliable and sustainable. Quick deliveries to the job site, warranty-backed quality, and a commitment to your success. 618-242-1123. Budget Building Supplies, where your vision meets lasting strength.
Insurance has been a hot topic lately for most people. Car insurance, home insurance. It just seems to get more expensive every year. And it's something we can't go without. It's your local State Farm agent and Jeep guy, Tony Will, reminding you this is where an agent comes in. My team is able to help you cover your needs and talk to you about the risks of going without it. You know, like understanding what happens when you have a car accident without collision coverage, or have a basement and don't have the proper coverage when water comes in. So before this happens to you, reach out and let's visit about it. Talking to us is free and quotes are free. Give us a call or find me online at TonyWilt.com.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Spartan mowers. Built tough and made to last, Spartan mowers are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with the service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Spartan mowers and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Back to the high school basketball showcase on WMIX. This is the Ren Lake Sporting Goods postgame show.
Being a full-service dealer means Ren Lake Sporting Goods providing all their service, repair, and Mercury Marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Contact Ren Lake Sporting Goods today, 618-242-2191. We're on the Ren Lake Sporting Goods postgame show. R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson and Caleb Lewis, our cameraman, our producers and engineers back in the studio. Andrew Hayes tonight along with Cam Meyer setting in with him as well. Our final score, Woodlawn 58, Wayne City 36 on our showcase game here to start off our week. And our game tonight brought to you in part by Coach House Garages, where they design buildings and garages to fit your life, budget, and dreams. Call them at 618-244-1061. Impressive win for Woodlawn here tonight to improve to 6-2 and win number 200 in the career of Coach Matt Patterson, who gets no accolades or any awards for winning number 200, just a little pat on the back and an attaboy. And he's wrapping up and packing up and heading out to the locker room now. But a big victory tonight here for Woodlawn, who came away with the win over Wayne City in our showcase. We'll be back here on our Ren Lake Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll get our Luke Rowley final stats for you and more. This is a high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX.
This is Robert Aris, President and CEO of Land of Lincoln Credit Union. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our members for choosing LLCU. Your patronage allows us to be a blessing to others in our communities. To date, we have donated over $200,000 to nonprofit organizations that serve those in need. We are more than just a credit union. At LLCU, we are people helping people. On behalf of our directors, officers, and staff, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Discover Centralia Estates' elegant, all-inclusive retirement living designed for comfort and peace of mind. Choose from 4 spacious floor plans, studio, efficiency, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, all with weekly housekeeping, linen service, and even a free fitness membership. Come see why Centralia Estates feels like home. Tours are available 7 days a week. Call 618-533-2400 to schedule your visit today. Or find us on Facebook and at libertyvillageofcentralia.com.
Simply the finest.
Crestliner and Phoenix Boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. And Ren Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Ren Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury Marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Ren Lake Sporting Goods has all 4 seasons covered: hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Ren Lake Sporting Goods today, 618-242-2191.
Now let's head back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on WMIX.
Back here at Sides Gym, you're listening and watching the high school basketball showcase on WMIX 94.1 FM, Mount Vernon, Illinois, a free service of Withers Broadcasting, along with the Section 618 app and the WMIX Sports YouTube channel with our video stream. And the showcase is made possible by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent. Had a score for you earlier. Was it? Let's see on the scoreboard here. The Cesar-Valier-Waltonville girls defeated Johnston City tonight, 57-30. So that's a look at our budget building supplies scoreboard. And also Carbondale girls, they beat up on Vienna tonight. And that's some of the scores that we have for you. Not much because our game started a little early here tonight. Mike, the final score, Woodlawn 58, Wayne City 36. Mike has some Luke Rowley concrete final stats for us.
All right. Thank you very much, Roger. We'll put a bow on this for the Wayne City Cisne Lady Indians. Played well tonight. They really did. They showed signs of a lot of youth at times, but yet shooting the basketball. They had runs and kept it close for 3 quarters. They had 24 rebounds, 8 of those all on the offensive end. But, boy, did they clean it up the second half. They had 14 turnovers in the first, only 3 in the second. That total is 17. Shooting the basketball a little better overall than the second half, 25% from the field on 13 out of 56 shots. They got a lot of shots up. Just nothing would fall. 8 of 37 on the inside, and they made 5 out of 19 behind the arc. Only 27% at the free throw line. And, man, you got to shoot some free throws for sure. That's not good. Only 3 of 11 at the charity stripe. Had 6 girls score, 5 points for Buchanan, along with Smith. 6s for Griswold, Caldwell, and White. And the leading scorer for the Lady Indians tonight, Seidel, the senior. She led them scoring with her 8 points. And for the Lady Cardinals here at Woodlawn, they had 34 rebounds, did a very good job there. They had 2 team rebounds, 5 offensive. They had 12 turnovers, 6 in each half. 39% field goal shooting on also 56 field goal attempts, but they converted 22 of those. They had 13 of 28 on the inside, but they made hay outside the arc of 9 times out of 28 attempts. And they were perfect at the free throw line this evening, 5 for 5. 2 points for Roth and Wangler off the bench. 4 points for Griffin. 8 points for Owens. They all came in the second half. And then the Hockett had 8 as well, played in the first half. Then the Lady Cardinals placed 2 in double digits with Lamakia's 15 and the leading scorer tonight for the Cardinals. Kibler, she ended up with a team-high 19 points as the Lady Cardinals win 58-36 here tonight at Sides Gymnasium.
They improved to 6-2 on the season, and Wayne City Cisne still in search of their first win. Those are our final stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete, a family-owned and operated business. Luke is in Woodlawn, offers free quotes for your business or home. Call Luke at 618-237-0552. Here on the Rend Lake Sporting Goods postgame show, we'll take one more break. Then Mike is going to come back and give you a Fairfield National Bank players of the game. He's going to pick one from both teams here tonight. And Woodlawn's win over Wayne City 58-36. That's coming up next. This is a high school basketball showcase presented by People's National Bank, or presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent, here on WMIX Sports.
Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem is now an OEM or original equipment manufacturer certified body shop. We have been recognized by vehicle manufacturers for meeting specific standards in repair quality, equipment, and training. This certification means that we can properly repair vehicles using approved parts and procedures, maintaining the vehicle's safety, performance, and structural integrity. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS for any collision or towing needs. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Winds will howl. Storms will surge on. Has your structure been built to withstand the elements?
Coach House Garages has what it takes to ensure your structure is built to prevail the elements. Their team is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. They work together to build a stronger, more durable, long-lasting structure. Coach House Garages. Affordable, dependable, professional. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
At FNB, we believe in us. Not us, the bank. Us, the farmers. Us, the families. Us, the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest in, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Cisne, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center Player of the Game is now.
Final score, Woodlawn Lady Cardinals 58, Wayne City Cisne Lady Indians 36. And it's time for Mike to select a Fairfield National Bank, players of the game, one for each side, because we carry both teams on our showcase. Mike, who do you got tonight?
The showcase, absolutely. Well, we're going to start with the Lady Indians. Impressive, some freshmen on the court tonight, but we're going to go the route of the senior. 1 of 7 inside and 2 of 6 behind the arc, and 1 offensive rebound, 7 defensive. So she had 8 points and 8 rebounds. Kinsey Seidel, she will be the player of the game for the Lady Indians. And for the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, boy, this was a tough one, but I just kind of going this way tonight. This young lady was 3 rebounds. She was 2 of 9 inside, stepped out and made 3 of 6 behind the arc, 2 of 2 free throwing. Got hit in the mouth one time, wouldn't come out. They hit her in the nose about 2 or 3 minutes later, she wouldn't come out. So Hanley Lamacchia, with her 15 points, her defense was really good tonight. And, she's stepping up as that 5th starter for the Lady Cardinals tonight. And did a good job, and she'll be tonight's player of the game for the Lady Cardinals.
Brought to you by Fairfield National Bank. At Fairfield National Bank, they believe in the farmers, the families, and the community. And I think you're right. Lamacchia really had a game that she really needed. Build that confidence up a little bit as well. And, when you get into tougher opponents, it'd be nice to see what she does then as well. So that good job tonight for Hanley Lamacchia. And I guess that does it for us tonight, Mike. Is that right?
Well, I guess we're the last ones out of the gym, so that's usually the sign.
Oh, yeah, it's time to get out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Whenever they start cranking up the bleachers, that's when we really got to get out of here. 58-36, our final, Woodlawn over Wayne City Girls. We're going to be back at it tomorrow night, as we will be at Weber Township over in Bluford, as the Trojans will be taking on El Dorado. And we'll have that video stream for you on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. We'll have the radio broadcast for you around 7 o'clock as well on 94.1 WMIX. So for our producer and engineers back in the studio, Cam Meyer and Andrew Hayes, our cameraman Caleb Lewis. Our final score, Woodlawn 58, Wayne City 36 on girls' side of things here on the showcase on WMIX. And for Mike Richardson, it's R.J. Price saying so long from Sides Gym.
This has been the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by your Allstate insurance agent, Paul Shields. This game has been brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Nutrien Ag Solutions, Munkin Toyota,